laminates, bamboos, and even Bellwood pre-finished flooring for the transferable 100-year warranty. Our catalog is full of tips, ideas, and our flooring packages. Flood warning in central Frederick County in effect until 1:15 a.m. We start off with ABC 7's Mike Stilford about some especially bad weather at Reagan National Airport.
That's right, Reagan National Airport right before the top of the hour. Wind gust is 70 miles an hour as that severe storm came through. Wind gust right now 66 at Quantico. Looks like the area around the buoy and the Largo area getting hit real hard. There is a rotating cell just above the buoy. I would not be surprised if you saw wind gusts of 70 to 80 miles an hour across the eastern suburbs. So watch out, especially Prince George's County, which got hit so hard just a week ago. Another line coming through with winds 67, even 80 miles an hour. And John will be back in just a couple of minutes with a complete forecast.
All right, Mike, and just to give everyone an idea of what we're dealing with here, the entire WTOP listening area except for Calvert and St. Mary's counties under a severe thunderstorm warning. Until midnight, we have a flash flood warning in effect in Frederick County, Maryland until 1:15 a.m. And some listeners in the WTOP listening area letting us know what's going on around the region with the severe weather.
Right now, we're not seeing hail about the size of marbles out there flying around, bouncing across the parking lot.
That's Lloyd Slater in Gainesville, Virginia. Dave was on the Beltway in Montgomery County.
There are also many, many trees that are now coming down across the Beltway in random ways.
Another listener in Woodbridge, Virginia, seeing extremely strong winds.
Winds are probably about 65 miles per hour. The lights are out.
And that's what we're seeing outside the Glass Enclosed Nerve Center here in Washington, D.C. Lots of power out. The wind just blowing the rain across the road in sheets. Of course, that leads to power outages. Hundreds of thousands of them at this hour. Right now, more than 156,000 Dominion customers in Northern Virginia are in the dark as a result of tonight's storms, according to a Dominion spokesperson. They do have crews out now, and they are working through the night to restore power. Pepco reporting more than 63,000 customers, mostly in Montgomery County and D.C., are without power. Now, the power companies were experiencing thousands of outages even before the storms rolled through tonight, but these storm outage numbers have spiked as a result of the weather. As a result, of course, we will stay on top of the power companies to get your power back on. If you need the number for your power company, text the word power to 91035, and we will text you with the contact number for all the utilities. We will have Mike Stiniford updating us on all the severe weather we're dealing with in the area up next. It's 11:07.
What happened, man? You used to be energetic, happy, and wow, did the ladies love you. Now, you fall asleep on the couch, unmotivated and out of shape. Don't be that guy. Call now for a risk-free trial of Ageless Male, a natural supplement shown to help boost testosterone and maintain healthy, normal levels. No injections, no appointments. With Ageless Male, you can promote healthy energy production again, feel that desire again, and yes, even increase your sex drive. Right now, you can try Ageless Male risk-free. There's nothing to lose, guys. If you're a man who's noticed changes in your body, your energy, your sex life, call now for a risk-free trial of Ageless Male. Be the guy you used to be. Call 1-800-494-4240. Don't wait another day. Call 1-800-494-4240. That's 1-800-494-4240. Call 1-800-494-4240.
Wondering how to meet the Cloud First or Shared First initiatives? Hi, I'm Amy Rock with the federal sector of VCE. VCE V-Block systems tightly integrate and pre-test technology from cloud leaders Cisco, EMC, and VMware to get you
thunderstorms is pressing across our region. It's extending from eastern Pennsylvania to the east side of Baltimore and Washington and the east side of Fredericksburg. It's that initial passage and the gust of winds, the combination of the speed with which the storms are moving and the outflow from it that is doing damage. Callers telling us across the region a number of trees down, power out, signals dark along I-66 West, trees down before the Beltway and before Nutley Street. We were getting by squeezing to the left. On the inner loop of the Beltway, north of the American Legion Bridge, past River Road, one or more trees down along the right side of the interstate. Route 15, north of White's Ferry Road, listeners told us at most it was only one shoulder getting by. Down along the George Washington Parkway, from the close-in bridges up to McLean and to the Beltway, a number of trees down. Don't commit to the Parkway, either the GW Parkway, the Baltimore-Washington Parkway, Rock Creek Parkway. By definition, they are lined with trees, and in the high winds, most prone to have trees come down. If you're somewhere right now where you're safe, warm, and sheltered, better to stay there and let that passage go by. And then as you come out on the streets, you may indeed find big puddles, you may indeed find some branches, some power lines down, potentially, more likely some branches. Now on the Capitol Beltway in the work areas, a number of the barrels blowing across the roadway, and in places where we have Jersey Wall and we don't have good drainage, then the likelihood of big puddles. From the Fort Belvoir area, callers report U.S. Route 1 traffic is stopped. Through College Park, a number of areas where the power is out. For the most part, staying where you are if you can, staying where you are if you can't move. Well, understand that the tree and emergency crews will start coming out and playing catch-up and cleanup once the weather has passed, as it is now, moving generally to the east of Washington, to the east of I-95, both north and south of Washington. I'm Bob Marburg, WTOP Traffic.
Mike Stanford is in the ABC 7 Weather Center. Mike, where are these storms right now and where are they going?
The worst of the storms now stretching from around the city of Baltimore southward through Laurel and around the Bowie area and down toward Davisonville and Margot, upper Marlboro, and down toward the Brandywine area. And it's all heading down 50 toward the Annapolis area too. I do want to pass along to you that the severe thunderstorm warnings for the western suburbs have been canceled right now. So basically, it's the coastal suburbs, the district, and then the eastern suburbs. But the worst of the weather right now is over the eastern suburbs, as I mentioned, from Laurel down to Brandywine. And we are seeing wind gusts anywhere from 60 to 80 miles an hour as these storms rocket toward the bay. Also, dangerous lightning, and there is some hail being reported too. So, as I've mentioned all night, unplug that TV, unplug that computer, listen to us on your battery-operated radio, and keep that flashlight handy. This has been a big wind event, maybe one of the biggest wind events ever seen here in the area. So tonight, good idea not to drive, lots of trees down. The storms are going to move out into the bay. The rain will persist for a couple of hours and then take off overnight. Another band of severe storms well off to our west may move in by morning. Overnight lows will be generally in the 70s. For tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday, more the same. Hot Monday, upper 90s to around 100. Risk of late day and overnight storms, and these storms could be severe. Down to 75 in Reagan National, where we had a wind gust to 70 miles an hour, and right now Quantico reporting a wind gust of 66. Weather updated around the clock at WTOP and ABC 7. Mike Stanford.
All right, Mike, and WTOP's Dimitri Sotis joins me back in the studio now as you've been monitoring the tweets that you've been seeing about the storm. Tell us what you've been seeing so far.
Thankfully, people's smartphones are still hopefully fully charged because so many people are without power. Hearing from our friend Brian, Twitter friend, a longtime listener, he reports that traffic barrels are flying all over the Beltway in Virginia. Keep your eyes open, he writes. Garrett has power out in Norton, nothing but candles, and Twitter, I never felt so bitter, he writes. Ashley reporting now that the power is out on Rhode Island Avenue, Northeast D.C. Scroll down just a little bit here. Storm going through Colonial Beach, Virginia right now, writes Harvey, and it's intense. And Dan writes, trees down on Lee Highway westbound, no street lights. Drivers need to slow down. Just painting a little picture of what's happening across our region tonight, Jim.
And the main theme there is wind causing damage. Some of these wind gusts can be in excess of 70 miles an hour. Also the possibility of hail and lightning, power outages, all that comes along with these severe storms. We will be staying with this story, Arden, obviously, and we will be staying on top of these power companies until you get your power back on. Right now, 11:13.
What's in a name? At American Military University, it's based on a promise made by leaders who walked in your boots.
So at this point, I'm sure we're going to see the numbers continue to increase. As I said, safety is paramount. So stay away from down power lines and trees that are leaning on them. And make sure to call us and tell us that you're without power. The more people that call our toll-free number to report the outage, the quicker that we can narrow down where the outages are and get our crews safely to those locations to make repairs. And that number to call is 1-866-DOM-HELP.
1-866-DOM-HELP. And let me just go through these numbers again with you. Seeing 370,000 people in northern Virginia, 120,000 more in the Shenandoah Valley. Could you compare those numbers to any other incidents we've seen in the past? Any other thunderstorms, blizzards, things like that? How big of is the magnitude of this right now?
Right now, I really don't have a gauge exactly from all the storms that we've dealt with, but I can say that this summer we've had 3 Fridays, I think, during the month of June where we've had severe thunderstorms, and this doesn't even compare to that. So these are very severe winds that we're seeing, 70 to 80 mile an hour winds. We're seeing very heavy lightning.
And we have lost Leah Anderson there, it seems. We are dealing with some power issues all through the region right now. We will bring you the latest again, but Dominion tells us right now 370,000 people are without power in northern Virginia, 120,000 are without power in the Shenandoah Valley. We also have Pepco customers in Montgomery County and D.C. without power. If you need the number to your power company, text the word power to pound 1035 and we will send you that number.
Sports every half hour at 15 and 45 on WTOP, fed by Lido Pizza.
All right, let's change gears now. Take a look at sports with Rob Woodfork.
Well, John, at least baseball giving us something positive to us.